What's going on, Anton? How you doing?
What's the word? What's your question or what's your pushback?
So I have a question. I over the last couple years, I want to say, following college, graduated in 2017.
Mhm.
I played sports, played football, and was trying out pros and everything. Stopped, and in 2018, I wound up picking up being an audio engineer for like live shows and a lot of wedding bands. So I got in that. And on top of that, I started, working 9 to 5. So currently, I'm working as a business and product analyst, and I also started a business with the audio engineering. And um, through the years of doing it, picked up the skills, picked up the understanding different things, and now I'm in a position where one of the guys that I work with, he's actually a singer that I work with, like family, like an uncle to me, and he, approached me like, hey, look, I got some money for you if you want to, you know, when he want to invest in what I'm doing as far as me, getting equipment and different things like that. So I have that, but I'm trying to figure out the best way to structure or get the best advice on how to make a situation like that work.
Wait, wait, wait,
And what your
wait,
advice
wait,
would be
wait,
on
wait.
something
Who
like
got
that.
money for you to do what?
My uncle of mine, he's a close friend, good friend, but like an uncle. But he asked me, he wanted to invest in me, my audio engineering, what I'm doing, because
Wait,
I've been doing it for a lot of,
if you want him to invest in your business,
yeah,
for what? Why would he invest in
to
your
get help me
business?
get, because he's seen me work with them and how I am and my understanding of what we do, and he's just like, hey, opposed to me going and getting loans, taking business loans out and doing different things like that. He's like,
Why
look,
you
if
got
you
to
need
take
it,
out a
if you
business
want it,
loan why would you have to take out a business loan? What do you need a loan for?
and that's what I'm saying. I don't want to wait for that. I'm still working and saving money and putting in the hours
Okay, okay,
to
okay.
get
So
the
let me
capital.
let me let me slow down for a minute because um I feel like I got some ADHD right now. I'm a C student. You got to slow
I
it down
got you.
for me. Okay, so what's the question?
So the question is, if somebody that I know that I trust and wants to invest in my
Hey, hold on one second.
business,
Hold on one
what
second.
would be
Hey,
the best
somebody
way?
time out Yusuf. Go ahead. We not doing it on Friday today. Go ahead.
But yeah, if a person wants to, first off, what would be, I guess, your guidelines to doing it, and if so, how should
Guidelines to
I
doing
structure
what?
doing something like that to
To
somebody
getting somebody to
investing in
invest
me?
in your company. What is he trying
Yeah,
to give you?
I guess whatever is like kind of seed money I would need to get the equipment that I need to get.
And then what do you got to give back?
And that's what I'm saying. I would have the next question. Me and him were supposed to sit down and talk and see what his side is. But I'm looking to get I guess some type of advice because I know you've had businesses, you still run businesses and things like
How
that.
much money do
So
you need? What are you asking for? Like what would you be asking him for?
I would be probably about 4 or 5 thousand.
What are your expenses? What's your life setup like?
So currently, so looking on budget, I have to look at it again. I normally do it every week, but I'm running on my. I'm actually just pulling up home, but as far as just like my budget, expenses, and things like that, like what's your
Yeah, what is your life like? What's your budget? What you got going in? What you got coming out?
so let me pull that up because I actually have it in the
You
app.
don't know right off the bat?
Off the bat, nah, not off the top of my head.
What's your uncle?
I
Dope
have my
boy or
budget.
something? He a D boy?
No, nah, not at all, not at all. He's worked all his life as a musician. He and his wife they've built up, and he actually owns properties
Okay,
and
I
real
got
estate
you.
in the
What's your
area. I'm in
budget?
Jersey, so yeah, yeah.
What you doing? What's your budget?
My budget just for the business or overall? Sorry about that.
What is your life like? What do you have coming in on a monthly basis? What do you have going out?
On a monthly basis, around a little shy of $4,000 just for my business and product, my
No,
nine
no,
to
no, no,
five,
no, 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 no.
and then
Your life. How much is your rent? Do you got some hoes that you like to trick off on? Do you pay for put?
And I got my girlfriend.
What is
Um,
your life setup like?
I have to. I pay rent. I don't own a mortgage or anything like that. I have those two streams from
How much do you make a month? How much
working
do you
in
make a month?
a month. I'm making. Sorry about that.
I'm about to get off the phone. I got to go to the
A
next
month I'm
person.
making
You
about
acting like you don't know what the question is.
a month. I'm a month. I'm making about $5,000 a month
Okay, so is that gross or is it net? After taxes or before taxes?
gross.
Okay. What
Well,
are you taking home?
net. Excuse me, net.
So that's after
Net. I'm making about
taxes?
5,000 a month.
Okay. You
So
live with your
after taxes,
girl?
yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah,
How much she make?
she makes about I want to say about 70 a year.
Okay. She sharing the rent?
Yes.
Or you out here simping? You paying for everything?
Nah. She handle. I handle. She gives a little to rent, like I mean a small percentage, and she just handles groceries and her expenses, and I handle
What is she
everything
paying?
else as far as our parking here.
What's she paying?
She's paying for groceries, and
So where the rest of her money go? Cause she
as far as
making decent
for
money.
we both paying down debt, and we're both
She
taking
paying
care of
her
the stuff
own debt. She
in
paying
our
her
place.
own debt, right?
Yeah.
Y'all got a kid together?
No.
How long y'all
No.
been living together?
This December will make a year.
Mm. So what happens when she get done paying her all of her own debt? She gonna leave after she got some free housing from you?
Nah. she, nah. We like I
How do
said,
you know?
we both split what we split.
Nuh-uh. You pay the majority of the rent. You
I
pay all of the rent, and then she get a little bill here, probably the light bill or something, and then she get to do what she want to do with her money. And it ain't all going
nah.
towards her debt
She's
either.
been. I have to say because I we do our budgets monthly, if not a couple times a month, and she's locked in on what she's on. That's one because it took me a minute to even get in a relationship because I've been so
You
focused
paying
on
the
doing what I'm doing.
majority. You
Not to
paying the
say
rent. Come on, man. Listen, you're not on camera. You could just keep it
right.
real with me. You keep it real with me. You paying the rent,
Now I'm
right?
with you. I'm real with you.
You paying the rent, right?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay. You paying the rent, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
You paying the rent, right?
It's a lag on my end.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Now the lag is coming in. All right. Let me see if I can. Y'all got to call back. Let me handle this really quickly. All right. Can you hear me, Marcus?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. We good. So we clear now. You can hear me good, right?
I can hear you good.
All right. You paying the rent, right?
Right.
Okay. And so she really doing what she want to do with her money, right?
Nah, she's handling. She's got expenses that go to our apartment and our storage unit.
Like what?
Like she handles again. She handles the groceries, anything toiletries, the different things that we have in here. Like she handles all the groceries. I don't.
Okay,
She puts in
groceries
on
and what
that.
else? Groceries and what
I'm just
else?
handling rent, groceries, toiletries. She's paying for the storage unit because most of her stuff is in it to make space when she moved in with me. And like she's handling the rest of that. And the margins because of where I live because I haven't moved out of my place since 2020. It's not like it's she's only
You
paying
know
a
why
little
you
less than
can't
I am
save
in
five
just the rent.
thousand dollars? You know why you can't save $5,000? Because you spending it on a woman that you ain't even married to. Sound like she make more money than you too.
I Not at the end. At the end, she doesn't make more.
Y'all making very similar money.
I make about 20. I make about $5,000 more than her a year.
Y'all making very similar money. Why you simping, bro?
You think I'm simping?
Mm-hmm. That's why you ain't got
That's
five thousand
I
dollars.
honestly, to be,
Listen, you asking another man to invest $5,000 in your business. That's all you need to invest in
well,
your
I wasn't.
business. You need to invest that in your own business, bro. And the reason that you ain't got it is the core root of the problem. The core root of the problem is that you spending money trying to take care of a woman because she giving you all that good loving.
So despite, and I'm with you. So despite, because she moved into my apartment, I've been paying the rent, and it's only been a minor
Well, of
increase. She
course
just
she
paid that
moved
little
into your
increase. So,
apartment. It's free housing. Every woman want free housing. What woman don't want free housing? Free house, bro. For a lot of these people, it's a recession out here. She got to pay off them student loans. She got credit cards. She been partying with her homegirls
well,
over there in Vegas, and then she went down to Miami a few times before she met you. What did you think was gonna happen? Of course, what woman don't want free housing? Where you
the
meet
what
her
I
at?
give
Where
her,
you meet her at?
she's we went to the same high school,
And so,
so
how old
we
are you now?
reconnected, and then
Yeah,
I
reconnected.
just turned 30.
So y'all reconnected 12 years later.
Roughly 2020 years, about 9 years later. But she's been,
Oh,
yeah,
snaps.
she's
Free room and board. All she got to do is buy groceries that she was already eating the half of already. Anyway. Oh, you would have five
so just
thousand
so all
dollars
right.
if you
So
was focused.
I'm focused though, time. But I'm saying so the she's saving me money on the grocery and the other expenses of living there. I'm paying the rent. Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, hey, guys, over here we got one. We got a hot one. We got free housing, food, clothing, and shelter.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, I can't believe you getting finessed like this, big dog. That's why you ain't want to tell me.
Yeah.
You know you wrong. You know you
Nah,
wrong.
look, I tell you,
You know you wrong. You wrong as
laying
two left
everything out,
screws. Let me tell
I
you
wouldn't
something. Let me tell you something. You a grown man with no
talk to me.
kids, and you single
Yes,
because
sir.
you ain't married, so you single. Get your bag up, lower your expenses, stop simping out, start forcing people that's in your life to contribute into whatever it is that you got going on. If they don't want to get up on your vision, then you get up out of there. The fact of the matter is you should not be looking for another man to invest in your business, and you 30 years old and you only need $5,000. You can get up with that. You can come up with that. You a grown man. You can come up with $5,000. If you can't come up with if you making $5,000 a month and
I
you can't
can.
come up with $5,000 within the next 3 months, that's a problem. And you giving free room and board. I got a
I
girl that
got
want
you.
to meet you. She gonna treat you better than the one you got. I got a girl that want to meet you. She gonna treat you better than the one you got.
So stay that because my first mind going back to the business thing. I hear you on the other side, but on that
You got
side,
to get your life
my first mind is
circumstances
just like
together
I
before
want
you
this.
start talking about the business.
Gotcha.
No free room and board. We don't do that over here in 2023. No free room and board. We don't do that in 2023. Now, you in a bit of a dilemma because you already done sold the dream and you don't want her to get out because you like that good loving and you don't want to have that uncomfortable conversation. And she expecting you home at a
I
certain
always
time.
have it.
She expecting you home at a certain
We always
time.
have. we always have uncomfortable conversations. I'd rather get to it up front than tiptoe around it. I don't have a problem with that at all.
If y'all making the
I don't
same
have a
amount
problem
of
with that at
money,
all.
why is all your money going to pay the rent and you ain't even married either? Wow. Mm. Mm.
Right.
Mm. And you give him free room and board. At least I know who to call if I get into a pickle.
I
I
got you.
know who to call.
So stay out. Do it.
She
Your
need to be pulling
recommend.
her. She need
Not
to
your
be pulling her
recommendation.
weight.
Your
She
charge.
need
Just
to be
do it the
pulling her
long way.
weight, bro. Ain't no free rides in
Gotcha.
2023, especially for no chick that you ain't married to. And you shagging up. You know your mama told you not to shag up with no girl when you was growing up.
Gotcha.
All right, get it together. 5,000 ain't much to
I
come
hear
up
you,
with, big
Tom.
dog.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, no free rides. Zero free rides in 2023. And let me tell y'all something. Somebody in the chat said he needs financial advice. He doesn't need relationship advice. No. The most important financial decision that you ever gonna make in your life is the person that you lay next to every day. The most important financial decision that you ever gonna make in your life is the person that you lay next to every day. That's not no wife. That's free room and board. No shacking up. No free rides. Talking about she get to pay off her stuff and get it together. Why? So she can come over Anton Daniels studio, don't do coke in the bathrooms, and have an interview right after? Make sure you sign that NDA agreement because we got to get it in.